Hey there, hi there, ho there. We're as happy as can be. Am I quoting the Mickey Mouse Club March? Holy fuck, I must be drunk. Ha! This is my fourth video in my Horror Nights cocktail series for Krampus. We have the announcement last week, exactly 1 week ago on August 4th. Krampus is coming to Orlando and Hollywood. A Krampus house in Orlando, and so I've decided to concoct Krampus cocktails based on hot chocolate spiked with spirits. Christmas spirits. Christmas past, present and future. I don't know, that's Scroogey shit. I don't know. What the dickens am I talking about? Oh, I've made some spirits there for Krampus cocktails. For Aunt Dorothy, the peppermint schnapps like was drunk in the movie. For the gingerbread man, a lovely ginger liqueur called Canton. And then, of course, for the teddy bear Bärenjäger, lovely. Oh God, that was delish. They all tasted so good. And so now I wrap it all up with the fourth Krampus cocktail. And it's a good thing I'm wrapping it up. Because if I had any more than this, I wouldn't even remember the videos until I looked at them tomorrow morning and I said, what the fuck? Did I say that last night? Jesus Christ, I must have been fucked out of my mind. Yeah, and I don't want to say that tomorrow morning, it'll be wrong. Hopefully I can remember what I'm doing and remain some semblance of sobriety and, oh God help me, I'm not even remotely sober, but some semblance of sanity. Again, a good shout out to my friends in the Poor Judgment Queue, especially Sean Tucker and Brad Starr. Love you guys. And now it's time for the fourth and final Krampus cocktail. This one to symbolize Krampus himself. How could I symbolize Krampus himself? Adding a spirit to hot chocolate, I thought about the possibility of Jägermeister, which is a German spirit. There's German origins to Krampus, and it certainly is a harsh, unforgiving spirit. But now, I want something that is a Christmas spirit, even if it is a not necessarily gentle Christmas spirit. What spirit, and by that I mean alcoholic booze, what spirit evokes Christmas more? Think of nutmeg, I think of eggnogs, I thought of some rums, but ultimately there's only one choice. The spirit that is associated with Christmas and plum puddings and Snapdragon. Are you familiar with Snapdragon? It's an old game played in Britain in the old days for Christmas. What you would do is you would take a big platter, usually made of silver, filled with raisins, and you pour brandy all over the raisins. Raisins are soaked in brandy, and you light it, and the blue fire shoots up to the ceiling, and you turn the lights out, and it's spooky and creepy and scary looking. It's ethereal, and the idea is to snatch the raisins up and eat them while they're still burning, but without burning yourself. It can be done. I've done it. You can snatch them and eat them even though they're all flame, and sometimes your hand goes on fire, blue fire on your hand goes away before you're actually burnt, because the brandy is burning and your hand isn't. You have to be quick though, quick lightning, because if you wait too long your hand starts to burn. Oh fuck, and you're hurt. You do it fast enough, just try it. You can eat the raisins and not burn a bit, not your tongue, not your hand, not anything, because only the brandy burns and your hand and your mouth are safe. But it's tricky, 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 just like Run DMC. It's trick to rock and roll, no, rock and rhyme. You rock and rhyme and rock on time, it's tricky. Yeah, just like that. Am I quoting hip hop from the 80s? Well, I am 53 years old. It's my time. These young kids think hip hop was invented yesterday. You don't even realise old white guys who are 50 years old remember hip hop in the 80s when they were teenagers or on their college years, and that was a time when it was, you know, exciting and new. Grandmaster Flash and White Lines, baby. Yeah. Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Yeah. Da 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 da. Ow. Crack. Rock. Freeze. Rock. Yeah, I remember that. White Lines. White Lines. It's on the Shaun of the Dead soundtrack, by the way. Well, that's another event. That was in Halloween Horror Nights 19, 2009. Not to be confused with Krampus, which is something else entirely. Where did I go? I'm fucked up. What can I say? Damn! I just sipped the hot chocolate. There's no alcohol in it, and it still tastes wonderful. Because I'm fucked up. I need a Christmas spirit. Put that back in. Open the bottle before I'm ready. I need a Christmas spirit to represent Krampus himself. Brandy. It's a spirit of Christmas that's used for plum puddings. You pour it on the plum pudding, you light it, it's all blue fire up and the holly berries and the holly leaves. It's kind of ethereal, supernatural, like the colour of my eyes here. That's how it burns. And it's scary and exciting and beautiful and Christmas at the same time. Then it's put out and you eat it. And the same thing with Snapdragon. Google Snapdragon. Look up, there are videos of people playing the game. This was a Christmas tradition for a long time in Britain. It's almost forgotten today. Some people have begun to rediscover it. Scary shit was part of Christmas in Britain for a long time until recently. They used to tell ghost stories in Britain whenever at Christmas time. In fact, some of the best ghost stories recorded by Montague Rhodes James and other, what's his name, Arthur Matkin and other wonderful people who wrote some wonderful ghost stories. They wrote them for Christmas. M.R. James did some wonderful ghost stories, and a lot of them are written specifically for Christmas, for people to read at Christmas time and scare each other fucking senseless, because reading and telling ghost stories was a tradition at Christmas going back generations in Britain. Why? Christmas was a spooky time. Pagan times it was spooky. That's why we have Krampus. Ah, yeah, connections. See? So spooky at Christmas is part of the old traditions in Europe before there even was the Christ part of Christmas, when it was a pagan holiday called Yule. And the spooky part sometimes stays around. That's why there were ghost stories told in Britain up until recent years, and some people try to revive the idea of telling ghost stories for Christmas. And the game of Snapdragon, where you have to put your hand in the fire to pull out raisins and eat them before you burn yourself. And so a spirit that's strongly associated with Christmas is brandy. And I'm using Courvoisier. It's the best brandy around. At least I think it is. I think it's better than Hennessy or any of the others. So Courvoisier VSOP is what I'm using to represent a Christmas spirit, but one that's a bit ballsy, not St. Nicholas, but Krampus himself, represented by the most potent, most jolly holiday Christmas spirit, but one that has a bit of a bite to it. Krampus, represented by brandy, and I'm going to pour the brandy into the hot chocolate. Quite a bit of it. There we go. I've lost my light again. Here we are. So hot chocolate and Courvoisier will be the last And my Krampus cocktails. Put the cork back in. Still have some left over for later. Not tonight though. The fourth Krampus and the final Krampus cocktail for this evening, as I get increasingly inebriated, is hot chocolate with Courvoisier, representing Krampus himself. This is a cocktail representing the big guy, the big horny demon ready to take your soul down to the darkest pits of HE double hockey sticks, because you were naughty, and you deserve what you get, you bastard. Yeah. Not quite as flavourful as perhaps the Bärenjäger with its honey, or the Canton with its ginger, or even the peppermint schnapps with its peppermint flavours. This one has some Christmas associations. If you are a sort to have traditional Christmas and associate brandy with snapdragon or plum pudding or other Christmas treats, otherwise it may not have a very Christmassy flavour to you. But it's a bit harder, a bit stronger, a bit darker, but it's brandy and chocolate together, and that works very well. This is my Krampus cocktail for Krampus himself, the devil of Christmas, the flip side to Saint Nick. And you take Santa and change the letters about, and they write out a different name, S-A-T-A-N, Satan. Ha. Ho 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 ho, uh-oh. Not the Santa Claus, but the Anti-Claus, the Antichrist. Not the spirit of giving, but the spirit of taking. The spirit of fucking you up because you were bad. And what more appropriate thing than getting fucked up because I was bad? As I become increasingly inebriated by this beverage, showing my own poor judgment as I pour judgment. Oh dear. I'm starting to become increasingly less coherent, and I may be doing silly things like sing songs from old Hawaiian malt commercials like, "Come we go to Wendo's for one hell of a cow. It's a foot long lau, better than poi, better than pig. Wendo's lau, frickin' big." And you have no idea what I'm talking about, unless you're from Hawaii. Bob the cat is over there, on the floor, watching me. I bought some Funko Pop vinyls that came in extra large boxes. I don't know why. They usually come in little boxes that are similar to the size of the boxes that they come in. But for some reason, the last couple I bought, the Zombie Merle Dixon and the Poncho Daryl Dixon, came in great big fucking boxes, 3 times bigger than the little ones, with all kinds of packing shit in between. And so I put the boxes down over there. Let me show you. Fuck. Look at this shit. Look at it. Big shit. Much bigger than a little teeny Funko Pop vinyl box. Which is like this, you know, little box. Like that. Big ass boxes. So I put them on the floor because I knew Bob would love them. And she did. Immediately I put her on the floor. She goes in one of them. She goes in the other one. She goes in one, the other one. If I put my hand down near them, claws, 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 scratch, scratch, kill, kill, blood, blood, murder, murder. This cat is in the box, and cat is bloody murder in the box. And she likes to attack anything that comes out near the box from outside. All cats do that. I don't know why. It's a cat thing. You know what? This might not have been anywhere near as good as the earlier cocktails. It's a good idea I saved this for last, because after having the first three, this one, even though it probably isn't as good as the other three if I'd had it first, after having the other ones and getting a bit fucked out of my mind, this tastes marvellous. I'm pretty sure it's good anyway. It's good brandy. I mean, Courvoisier VSOP, that's good damn brandy. It's not cheap shit. And the chocolate's good too, so... Dingle, dangle, dongle. And what the hell am I looking at? What the fuck is that? It looks like a whole bunch of bears. You can't see them. No. Let me see if I can get this to look right. Look at that, look at that, look at that. See that? It's a whole flock of bears. I don't know if flock is the right word. One of them has a tattoo of a bear or a wolf on his arm. Why are they on my phone? Oh, I was looking up bears before to show you. Oh, looky, here's a DC Bear and DC Bear Cub. I guess a couple of guys who won a contest for Cub and Bear for district. The Cub looks older than the guy who's supposed to be the bear. Isn't that funny? Sometimes that's the case. Oh, looky. Proof that bears come in every flavour. That's a chocolate bear. Yeah. And some of these pictures, no matter how drunk I am, I'm not going to show you because penis. Yeah, I'm not going to do that on this videos. It's not that sort of videos. This is not porn. Not meant to be porn at all. Even if I do talk a bit about a certain gay subculture, I'm not going to show you pictures of penises. That would be just utterly wrong. I'm not going to do that. See, I can't get that drunk, see. There's a point of drunkenness I will never reach because I know the difference between right and wrong. And there's some kids who like to watch my YouTube videos, and they're kids. Children's, and it's probably risky enough to even mention the bear subculture. God help me if I showed pictures of penises, even though the kids probably all have their own and can probably see a penis anytime they want to just by looking down their own pants, you know. It's like, oh look, there's the one. They're probably very intimate with their own penis and, you know, play with it whenever they get a chance. Although, of course, oh no, Mum, I'm combing my hair. That's what I'm doing in the bathroom for 3 hours. Combing my hair. Because God knows I'm not doing the other thing that would be wrong. I'd go blind or crazy or something. There's not a male human alive that hasn't done that. Doesn't do that. All the time, whenever they get a chance. Even if they have a girlfriend or a wife, a boyfriend, anything, whatever. Because it's never enough, you know. You've got to, you know. It's just normal. And everyone thinks, oh no, that wouldn't be normal, that's perverted, that's addiction, that's, you know, you're some sort of dirty wanker. Well, I'm sorry, it is normal. The person who pretends otherwise is the one that's got a problem. Sorry, that's the truth. That's the truth. The truth from a person who is uninhibited at telling the truth at the moment. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I might lie to you at other times, but when I'm schlocked out of my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you. Which means I'll probably say some things now that I wouldn't have never said if I was sober. But after having had now 4 night cocktails, it's already 20 minutes now. Soon I'll have to shut this off. But having had 4 Krampus cocktails to commemorate the haunted house Krampus, and it's already 11:30 p.m. at night, getting very close to midnight, and any ability to tell falsehood or lies or dissimulation or to say naughty things that are not true. Rule number 1, the doctor lies. But not when he's this drunk. I can't help it. I have no inhibitions anymore. No inhibitions at all. So I'm totally open to tell the truth. I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. Fuck Donald Trump. And if you're a Trump supporter, I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm really sorry. Because I think you're a mental case. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry for you. I hope you get some help. If I lose followers because I said that, good. I don't need psychopaths following me. Anyone who votes for him at this point has to be out of their fucking mind. Out of the fucking mind. The man, you want that lunatic to have his finger on the goddamn button. I mean, Hillary may be bad because you can't trust her for this or that. I'm sorry, she's not going to blow up the fucking world. Because her bank accounts are in this fucking world and she doesn't want to blow that up. She would do what she can to keep us alive. Trump, on the other hand, is completely out of his fucking mind. For his own ego, he would blow up the world. He would. He doesn't give a shit. You want to vote for someone who doesn't give a shit? It would blow up the world? Or someone maybe not totally scrupulous 100%, but doesn't want to kill everyone on Earth. And besides, yeah, I have connections to Hillary. I'm really good friends with her in-laws, the Mezvinskis, particularly young Andrew. He doesn't ever promote the fact that he's related to Chelsea's, well, he's the brother of Chelsea's husband. He doesn't ever relate that fact. Never, ever, ever. And I never bring it up either because I like Andrew for Andrew. Andrew's a swell guy. He's a wonderful, but he's an artist. He's brilliant. I like him. For Andrew. I've never met Mark. Never met Chelsea. Never met Hillary. But Andrew and his mum, Marjorie, I like them both as people. And they're close to the... I mean, Marjorie's granddaughter is the same person as Hillary's granddaughter. So I guess I have a very close connection to the Clintons, although I've never met them. But I like Marjorie. I like Tim. I think his name is Tim. Isn't it Tim? This is Miss Vinsky. She hates him. Marjorie hates him. Ed. I don't know where Tim came from. Ed Mezvinsky. I met him. He's such a sweetheart. It's no wonder Andrew loves his dad. It's Marjorie's ex-husband. Oh God, he's a sweetheart. Yeah, he took all of his wife and her mother's money. But he's such a sweetheart. I mean, this is a man who fell for the Nigerian prince. He fell for the whole Nigeria. I mean, Who would fall for the Nigerian prince like someone who is totally open-hearted? He fell for the Nigerian prince. He thought he would make money for his wife and her mother. He ended up losing all their money. And she hates him for it forever and divorced him. But the fact is, Edmund Svinsky, after he got out of jail, he's got a heart of gold. He may be an idiot in some ways, but he's got a heart of gold. It's no wonder Andrew and Mark both love him to this day. And he is also a grandparent for Hillary Clinton's granddaughter, Charlotte. He's Charlotte's grandpa, Ed. And I met him for the first time earlier this year in Washington, D.C. He's just a really sweet guy. He's so nice. Gullible as shit. Oh, God, we could take him for anything. He fell for the Nigerian prince scam. Can you imagine anyone falling for the Nigerian prince scam on email? My God, who could do that? But he did. That's why he ended up going to jail for taking all the money from his wife and his mother-in-law. What a poor sod. But I've long been a friend of his son Andrew, Marjorie's son Andrew. That's the brother of Mark, who is the husband of Chelsea. So Chelsea's brother-in-law Andrew. I don't give a shit if he's related to the Clintons. He's a swell guy. He's an artist, a brilliant artist. I have artwork of his hanging on my walls. He's a wonderful guy. I've gone to Austria, where he lives, to see his shows, to meet his fiancée. I don't know why he dumped the girl who was with before, because she would have helped him in a lot of ways. He's got a new one now, Austrian girl, pretty blonde, but not as good as the Italian girl he'd been with. Anyway, I probably shouldn't say all this shit, but I'm drunk. But Andrew Misvinsky Margolis, good artist, brilliant artist, wonderful installation. I mean, he does shit that's like, you go into the room and it's alive. The stuff is moving on the walls. It's moving on the walls. He combines animation with art in a way. I mean, it's like, holy fuck, this stuff is alive. You can't believe what you're seeing. I'm astounded by what he does. He's Hillary Clinton. I mean, he's Chelsea Clinton's brother-in-law. He doesn't give a shit about that. He never talks about his Clinton connections. I don't care about the Clinton connections. I like him for himself. I've never met the Clintons. I don't care if I ever meet the Clintons. Andrew is a wonderful person. So, why the fuck did I bring him up? Anyway, Hillary's a bit wacko, but she's better than Donald, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I'm drunk out of my mind, and I'm saying anything I can think of. It's dangerous. I'm getting close to 30 minutes on this video. What craziness. Let's finish it up. Before I say something really stupid, like the fact that American Horror Story will be the next haunted house review for Horror Night. Oh my God. I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. Everyone already knows that. Everyone already knows that. What I don't know is if it'll be all 6 series of the program or the 5 series that have aired. Whether they have the 6th series that hasn't aired yet or not. I don't know that yet. I've heard rumors. One person said it'll be a focus on Murder House, Freak Show, and Hotel. Someone else suggested it'll be a focus on Murder House, Asylum, and Freak House, a Freak Show. I don't understand that. Will it be involving Coven at all? Will it involve... I don't know. One story seems to suggest that Asylum and Coven aren't being done in the house at all. Others are suggesting maybe they will be in the house, but not as much as the others. If there's supposed to be a number of rooms in the house, there should be enough to have 2 rooms for every season, including season 6. Because you could have 1 room for opening presentation, 1 room for closing presentation. If you have 14 rooms, you still have 12 rooms in between, 2 rooms for each season. Therefore, you could easily do that but I don't know if they're doing that. And I've heard different stories about Murder House, Freak Show and Hotel. But will it also involve Asylum and Coven? What about season 6? We don't know anything about yet. All sorts of different scenarios presented. And if they share the IP with Hollywood, will they do the seasons in Hollywood? They don't do in Orlando? Or will both houses have all 6 seasons represented? Which would be the best possible scenario, but we don't know. We don't know. I don't know at all. Well, that's one idea. What else would I never say if I'm not drunk? Oh, the roaming horde is supposed to be ninja geishas with chainsaws. I don't know if that's true at all, but that's what someone said. They've been right about everything else so far, so maybe they're right about this too. But the people who are involved in actual Scare Zone don't think they're going to be ninja geishas, they think they're going to be clowns. So what does that mean? I don't know. We'll find out when they finally announce the roaming hordes. I don't know. Ninja geishas. They've been talking about those for a couple of years now. They had something like that in Run, Blood, Sweat and Fierce, with the Japanese Reapers. We were supposed to have a Sting Alley Scare Zone in 2014 for that. They didn't do it though. Didn't do it. Will there be a chainsaw team of kabuki dancers and samurais and ninjas and geishas running through Springfield, Japanese? I think I'm turning Japanese. I'm turning Japanese. Everybody thinks so. Something like that. The chainsaws this year. Be cool. But I don't know for sure. That's what one fellow keeps saying. Of course, that fellow hates Horror Nights. He says he doesn't, but I know he hates it. He likes it best when people are all pissed off and upset about the event. And when he stirs up shit, he just has a boner when there stirs up shit. When people are complaining, it makes him happier than anything else. Ugh. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. But the people who are actually cast in the roaming horde this year don't think they're ninjas or geishas. They think they're going to be some sort of clowns. Maybe they're right. Have I said too much? I think I have. I should be careful. I don't get anyone in trouble. But I'm fucked out of my mind. I've had 4 cocktails in just a short period of time. It's not even midnight yet. It's only 1:45. It's not even 1:45. It's 11:42. Damn, that's good. And it's chocolate and Cavassier. And it's not even hot anymore. It's kind of warm. Lukewarm. But it just really tastes good because you're fucked up. What's that noise? It's me tapping my foot on the ground because I'm fucked up. It says 43 minutes already. 33 minutes and 46 seconds. That's 47 seconds. I don't know how long this can go on. Before I get too long of a video. I better finish my cocktail so I can turn this off. I just finished this. So, I'm going to shut off the video before it gets any longer. And before I say anything else that might be stupid, I would repent. Not repent. What's the word? I would be upset at myself for having said it in the morning. I still don't know what the word is. Not resent, not repent. Something, but I don't fucking know what the word is. God, I hate when that happens. Regret. Anything I might regret in the morning. when I sober up. I've said too much already. Ha. So here we go, shutting it off. Happy Christmas in August, and Krampus hopefully will not come and fuck you in the anus hole because you've been naughty. Unless you like that, in which case he might come and do it to you because you've been good. Which, I don't know, does Krampus reward good as well as reward evil? Maybe he does. You think he's got a big penis? Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. You're drunk. Okay. I'm drunk. I've got to shut the fuck up before I say anything really bad. Bye-bye. Good night. And tomorrow when I sober up, I may say, what the fuck was I doing last night? Anyway, this is the end. What does that say? 36 minutes? Bloody motherfucking son of a bitch. Alright, let's cover this before it gets any worse. Night!